I actually got a 9 at my first attempt. I was actually pretty mad at the whole IELTS system because why does it expire like every 2 years? I'm not going to forget English in 2 years.
Oh, no. I'm just yeah, if you want, you can ask me more questions.
Where are you working right now and how it has been for you?
Can social media help a person learn English?
Yes, of course. I think it adds a great deal to it. Sorry. Because right now we have like a lot of learning platforms like YouTube, and then you can also get a lot of, I think, short courses on LinkedIn and other platforms as well. And also, I think even like let's get to the most common social media platforms that's available to people, like Facebook. So there's like shorts, reels, and everything that actually helps people to like add to this.
Right. What do you think a person should do in order to improve their spoken English?
If you watch movies, it can help a lot because I actually have been trying to learn French. So what I see that like while I'm learning the language, if I'm watching French movies, so I can actually identify some common phrases. For example, Como ça va? And I'm like, oh yeah, I know that phrase. So ça va bien. Yes, I know that. So I think that helps me to remember the language better. So movies, news, or just reading like newspaper articles, I think that actually adds to your vocabulary a lot.
Okay. Did you learn French at a university or just by using an app like Duolingo? How did you learn it?
Yes, I actually started with Duolingo, but then it gave me an estimate of about 5 years that I will be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that it will take me 5 years to be fluent in it. So I was like, okay, no, I cannot actually invest 5 years on this only. So I've been trying new methods, and also there's a university that's very near to my place. It's BUP. And also MIST, they have these French courses, so I'm planning to enroll in one of these. But for now, I'm trying to make it on my own.
Okay, that reminds me, I actually enrolled on a course, on a Spanish language course at Breck University. It was quite a long time ago. And I did two courses there, one beginner and one probably the latter one, intermediate. So I learned quite a bit, but then because I've been out of practice for such a long time, I think I've forgotten around at least 90% of what I learned. So,
Happens. It happens because you have to be like, in order to be apt in something, you have to keep practicing. Like it has to be instilled in your brain.
right.
Because and also I think with age we tend to forget things more quickly than we used to before, because I see like I have a niece, so she watches YouTube like channels, and there's before she spoke Bengali or English, she got fluent in Russian because she was watching this Russian channel. So yeah, she started speaking Russian, and we thought she probably will need a speech therapy or something. We got worried because we did not understand what she was saying. And later we found out, so she was watching this channel called Diana. So it's a kids channel on YouTube. So she speaks Russian, and my niece picked that up. But now as she is growing up, she's forgetting that as well. So if she like kept on practicing, or she kept watching that channel, I think she would have been fluent in Russian too.
I've asked you a barrage of questions. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, what made you do this actually?
Well, like I told you, I have this channel. It's called Shamim IELTS. I make videos related to learning English, IELTS, also IELTS in particular, but also there's some videos which are focused on general English and not tied to any particular proficiency test like IELTS. I've created similar videos with some of my other friends or co-workers. These videos will be particularly helpful for my audience, my viewers on YouTube.
Yeah, I think these videos are kind of really inspiring for people who are trying to learn English. And also, it's like a free source of knowledge, right? So that actually helps a lot. I actually appeared for my IELTS like the second time this year because I was trying to apply for my master's. Well, I am already. So I actually got a 9 at my first attempt. So that was great. So, but that was like 2 years back. So what happened? I don't know. I was actually pretty mad at the whole IELTS system because why does it expire like every 2 years? I'm not going to forget English in 2 years. But seems like
Yeah.
in my second attempt, I got an 8.
What? In the first attempt, you got a 9 overall, but in the second
Yeah.
attempt, you got an 8?
Yeah, I did not do well in my listening part because, I actually went for those computer-based tests.
Okay.
And I actually have this diagnosed ADHD thing. So what happens, it does not help me focus at two things at the same time. So
Okay.
what happened was that when I'm listening, so I can't type. Like I have to scroll and then type. So that became a challenge for me, I think. So while I'm great at listening and writing because we are already conditioned that way because we used to have these spelling dictation classes back in school. So while I was conditioned in that arena, what happened was that like listening and scrolling and typing and finding that question and answering to it, I think that really messed me up. Yeah.
So that dealt a blow to your overall score in IELTS, right?
Yeah, I did really well in writing and speaking. Yeah, those were great, but reading and listening, that yes, I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, thank you so much for mentioning that you got a band 9 the first time around.
Actually, like it was an overall band of 9 because I think I remember getting 8.5 or something like in one of the in
one of the modules, right?
One of the modules, right? So I think they gave me an overall, like I think they rounded it up.
Okay, any more questions? I'm sorry, one more question.
Oh, okay. I did not know like there's like a quota of 2 questions though.
Oh, no. I'm just yeah. If you want, you can ask me more questions. But it seemed to me like you were running out of questions. So I thought maybe you could have one more go.
Oh no, like I just wanted to know where are you working right now and how it has been for you.
I'm still with Realisource. You are familiar with the company. So I have been working there for I think around 7 years. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And
long journey.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier in the call, work from home started in March 2020. Still happening. I work as a senior project coordinator. I manage a team of 5 project coordinators. Yeah, so that's it. Anything else?
Yeah, actually, just one more question. So I was thinking, like, what are the common grounds between a project coordinator and a product partner? So do you have anything like a product partner within your organization?
No, there is no one, to the best of my knowledge, there's no one with the designation product partner. But my work is a senior project coordinator, although it's an IT company, there's nothing, directly IT related or nothing technical. Anyone with, great communication skills, anyone can actually do this job. For example, someone with a degree in philosophy or history or Bangla literature can also do this job as long as he or she has decent communication skills.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, I think that was great. Thank you for answering my questions.